Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and back for another Ninjago video. I've been doing a lot of those recently. I should probably do some like Star Wars or some Avatar: The Last Airbender because I haven't done any videos about that. But today we're going to focus on Ninjago once again. Specifically, concluding a video I made earlier on a theory about the Overlord being the brother of the first Spinjitzu master. Now, if you'd want a quick pop over there for a minute and watch that video, the link is in the description. But at the end of that video, I asked the question, how would this theory actually work in the Ninjago timeline? And I have concocted a story, taking as much canon information as we know now, and kind of putting in my own imagination and twist on it to make a believable story about how it would go down between the Overlord and the first Spinjitzu master if they were brothers actually in canon. As a disclaimer, of course, this is just my own story. This is not canon. This is not fact. This is just something I made up for fun, for you guys, to try to explore maybe a way that this could work in Ninjago canon. This is one of the first times I've ever done this, made kind of like a story to kind of fill in some of the questions. So if you do enjoy this, please let me know. Please give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you would like to see something else like this. Give me a few ideas for theories, for stories I could work on, something like that, because I do enjoy writing stories. I do enjoy doing this for you guys. So if you do enjoy this video, please let me know and I will maybe come up with some more of these. But without further ado, I shall begin the story. The origins of the first Spinjitzu master and the Overlord as brothers. Let's begin. In the realm of Oni and Dragon, two children are born. Twins. Brothers. They are the first descendants of the Oni and Dragon, and like their parents, are forever entangled in the war between their worlds. The eldest brother's name is Haruku, a name deprived from a Japanese word meaning light. The younger brother is named Kaje, a name deprived from the Japanese word meaning shadow. These two young souls are thrown into a war between their people, but the brothers want to stay together through it all. They understand the need for both light and darkness, for creation and destruction, and they preach their message to anyone who will listen, trying to save their world. The boys are constantly fought over, for together they could be the means to ending the war, but the boys don't give in. They continue to fight for each other and stay together, but as many years pass, the boys are slowly pulled apart. With both sides fighting over them, the twins are separated, and lend an ear to the anger and hurt around them. Hikaru is drawn to the dragons. Their pleas to help them build a better world interest him. He wants to protect and serve, and while listening to them, he is drawn to the mother of all dragons, Firstborn, and creates an attachment to her. Meanwhile, Kaje is drawn to the Oni. He feels he understands their anger and their rage. He understands their desire to spread out, explore, and ultimately control. He has lived his whole life in turmoil, with his life being thrown around by others like a rag doll. He never had any control. The thought of everything being in his control, everything going according to his plan, and always being on top, he likes it. It's the thing he never had before. Both boys fade apart, while both sides of Oni and Dragon accomplish their goal to gain their own superweapon. But as the war continues, both brothers come face to face again. Both are startled to see how much the other has changed, but before Hikaru can speak, Kaje tells him everything he's learned. He tells him that if they work together, they can overtake this world and others. Everything will be in their control, and nothing will ever go wrong again. They'll be together again, as one, as it was always supposed to be. But to Kaje's surprise, Hikaru declines. He tells Kaje that he's wrong, and that life should be able to flourish on its own and that it shouldn't be controlled. Kaje's face changes, and he says that terrible things can happen if creatures are left to themselves. But Hikaru disagrees. The two begin to fight. Kaje begins to feel betrayed by his older brother, while Hikaru tries to make Kaje see things from his point of view, but Kaje does not. He is betrayed, and the hatred that he learned from the Oni enters his mind. He hates Hikaru. He betrayed him. Kaje accuses Hikaru of lying. He said that they would always be together, no matter what, but Hikaru doesn't change his mind. A battle ensues between the brothers, but neither can defeat the other. Seeing that it is hopeless, Hikaru leaves his brother and is transported to Ninjago, most likely with the help of Firstborn. He sees that peace can never be brought, and now his own brother is against him, so he leaves to create a world that can be full of life and flourish and have the balance that the first realm could never have. Some Oni travel across the realms as well to hunt down Hikaru, and Kaze goes with them. He's hurt by his brother's choice, but still thinks that he can bring him back. The Oni, along with Kaze, built a fortress within the world of Ninjago, hunting for the so-called Spinjitzu master. But after years of searching, the Oni finally give up. But not Kaze. After years of being with the Oni, after years of hating his brother, and after years of hunting, Kaze is changed. He is harsher, more aggressive, darker. He grows stronger every day in the world of Ninjago, even after the Oni have left, tapping into their dark power and making it his own. When he has full power, he finally decides to make his entrance. With his power, he has entered into his true form, a dark purple dragon. He challenges the master, who doesn't even seem to recognize his own brother. The two fight on and on, a full repeat of what happened between the Oni and the dragons in the first round. Until Kaze, now fully the Overlord, is able to use his dark powers of creation to create the Stone Army. When they attack the first Spinjitzu master, the Overlord says, "Where there is light, there is always shadow." Hikaru finally recognizes his brother and is shocked beyond words. But the army is coming, and he knows he can't defeat them all. Finally, the Overlord himself begins to attack, but Hikaru will not fight his brother again. So, in a rare moment, he calls upon the powers of destruction and splits the entire island of Ninjago in two. The enormous blast of power rips the Overlord of his form and his own abilities, and he is imprisoned on the Dark Island. But while peace is returned to the rest of Ninjago, the Overlord lies plotting. Every ounce of humanity is gone now, and all he wants is revenge and control. Revenge on the first Spinjitzu master, revenge on anyone related to him, and control of the entire world. So, there you have it. The theory story of the Overlord being the brother of the first Spinjitzu master. Of course, this storyline would lead us all the way up to seasons 1 and 2, and everything after that just plays out as normal as it does in the canon. But if this theory story is true, that means that Mistaki lied to us when she said that there only was one. There was only one descendant of Oni and Dragon. There must be two in order to truly understand the elements. The Oni and the dragons, Hikaru and Kaze, Wu and Garmadon. But what about Lloyd? Who is his opposite? Do we have to do another theory video on Lloyd's true sister? Stay tuned. And that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, if we get this channel up to 75 subscribers, then I will officially start a fanfiction blog and dive deep into all of the stories I've created in the Star Wars, Ninjago, and ATLA universes, including an in-depth novel of the story of Hikaru and Kaze. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in my next video.